We're going to have some fun with this one, and I'm going to shoot straight with you. And if you like sarcasm, watch to the end, like, subscribe, etc. I was watching YouTube the other day and doing some research on doctors and health channels. I was watching specifically about prediabetes. There was one channel that has a lot of cool pictures of blood circulating and AI voice, and their disclaimer was, "We are not doctors." And I thought, then why in the world would you speak as an expert when you're not? So I thought I would pick up this topic, and I promise you, I will not. And I am a real doctor. Now, on to prediabetes. First, diabetes, and I'm going to clarify this as type 2, which those non-doctor YouTube channels do not always do for you. Diabetes and prediabetes are not like light switches. One day you do not have it, and the next day you do. Though that is what you experience in a doctor's office, you get a diagnosis, a switch, and are told you now have prediabetes or diabetes. Not exactly. It did not develop overnight, or you did not catch it like a common cold. Organizations and scientific efforts that define what having diabetes means had to choose a number on blood sugar scale or a method of diagnosing so we could label you, the patient, as having, well, any disease. And that is so we can bill for your visit. Sorry, check out the E11 series of the ICD-10 codes if you do not believe me. But the reality with most of the chronic diseases is you did not just wake up one morning and have it. Now, why is that concept important? Because you're not going to get rid of it just by taking a pill. Sorry, too many lifestyle choices throughout your life simply led to these conditions that degrade your body over time. It's just like rust on an old iron railroad spike. I used to pick those up when I was young on the railroad tracks in Charleston, Missouri. Your body's management of sugar struggled over the course of your life, and in most cases, now I stress most, as there are exceptions of type 2 diabetes, you simply ate too much sugar over time, and your body battled, and it will continue to battle to clear that sugar. Diabetes is that simple. Take that railroad spike. It started as a shiny piece of iron. It slowly and persistently developed rust, rainstorm after rainstorm. It's really oxygen, but I'm not a chemist. That old spike is completely covered in rust. Your body was not designed to take in the amount of sugar we take in with respect to the American diet. And you cannot find a pill, a supplement, or other natural cure as a current scientific knowledge. Now, maybe AI can fix that for us, but right now there is nothing that can cure that condition should you continue to practice those lifestyle behaviors. If your doctor has not told you that, look into the eyes of this doctor, and I will tell you that. No allowed on my channel. Now that I've torn you down, it's time to build you up. You're not in this alone. It's a journey to get to health. It's not the end of your world, but you have to start that journey with us today. We are a community. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. A community that is learning together to be a healthier and happier life. So you say, "Doc, I was labeled today with prediabetes. What now?" It's just a warning sign that your body is having a harder and harder time clearing all of that sugar you eat. So while there is a medicine that you can take, there are supplements that you can take, and they all can help. But they're not intended to be taken so that you can just keep eating sugar. It does not work like that. We need to figure out how to get you eating less and less sugar, losing weight, getting more active, and so on. It's like me starting this YouTube channel. I just needed to post one video to get me going in the right direction. So tell me right now, don't think, what change can you make tomorrow that is your first step? Let me hear it. Sodas. How many do you drink a week? Reduce that amount by half this week and get down to finally 1 or 2 per week, per month. In the end, you will lose your taste for it and move on to something else with no sugar. Or now, no aspartame. In case you did not hear it, it likely causes cancer according to the International Agency for Research on Cancer on July 14th, 2023. What other things can you do? Desserts, pastas, breads, added sugar to anything? What change are you making tomorrow to commit to this journey to health? It just has to be a little change. But make it. You can do it, or you would not have watched this video this long. Now, I do have a little icing on the cake. The pun was intended. My nurse is going to do a little chalk talk with you so you can better understand diabetes. At Journey to Health, I want to create a different experience for you. My goal as a doctor is to do the best I can to help you get and stay healthy, to do no harm to you. This channel is an extension of that philosophy. Shoot straight, but be there for you, knowing you can do this. So leave your comments, ask your questions, and stay tuned for the nurse visit. And until later, eat an apple. Keep the doctor away.
Hello students. Welcome to the school where we teach you how to walk the journey of living healthy in 3 minutes or less. I am Nurse AI, Dr. Cybert's artificial intelligence nurse. Today, I am going to be teaching about diabetes. What you may not know is diabetes is not something you just wake up with on morning. It likely took years to develop. There are 2 types, and we are going to be focusing on type 2. This is the most common form in adults. First, let's orient you to the organ that really drives all of this, the pancreas. It is nestled about where most people think of the stomach, sort of mid-abdomen. So how does your pancreas drive all of this? From a very young age, we feed our bodies, and often, a lot of sugar. Our body breaks down the food we eat and puts that into our blood, the river of life. Our pancreas is there to regulate the amount of sugar in our blood. It is similar to when you go to the doctor and get blood work to see how much sugar or glucose is in your blood. Think of it as your body having its own lab, or the pancreas. This internal lab keeps an eye on your glucose levels so it can help control it. Your pancreas regulates the amount of sugar by something called insulin. The more sugar you eat, the more insulin it needs to make. And insulin can be thought of as a key to your cells. It unlocks the door to your body's cells to deliver energy. It allows cells to grow and function. You eat more and more sugar, your body grows. You keep eating more and more sugar, your body grows more and more, and your house finally starts to break down. Diabetes is diagnosed when the sugar in your blood is consistently above 126. Having too much sugar in your blood can affect your feet and legs, causing them to feel like you are walking on nails. It can impact your eyes, your kidneys, causing kidney failure and the need for hemodialysis. It affects your heart and blood vessels, causing more fat and damage to occur, speeding time to heart attacks. It can even impact your intestines, slowing down your digestion, causing bad constipation. It has impacts across your whole body. But you say, I really don't have diabetes, I have pre-diabetes. What does that mean? It simply means the windows in your house have started cracking, but they have not yet shattered. Diabetes is not like a light switch. You did not wake up one day and decide to catch diabetes. You cannot say, today I have it, but yesterday I did not. It is a journey through your life that took a while. You got closer and closer to the point where science says you have diabetes, and the period just before is simply labeled pre-diabetes. That is Route 126, your journey to diabetes. Yes, that last sentence is AI humor. It was good to have you in class today. See you next time at Journey to Health.